either. I don't see anybody putting up money for this fucking chair service.
Have you seen the microwave?
Well, turn it around and sit on it like you're supposed to.
Yeah.
I just didn't want anybody getting their tits out. All right. Recording. Here we go.
All right.
Bonjour, messieurs. How's he do that?
Hello,
I can't
hello.
do it. It'll hurt my face.
I don't.
Yeah, that was great.
I guess I got to get a drink. I don't have one.
Go, you idiot. See, he's always the least prepared. Every time.
I'm doing a video. All right. Hold on. Come on.
I'm
I'm going to get a drink.
All
How
right.
much you help me out with that?
I feel like
Just
the
give me-
last time I saw you were pouring that same bottle of whiskey
Oh,
in the same glass.
Claw and ice. Yes. She said, "Aye, Captain."
Oh, okay. So, what is the deal with the golf? You decided not to go to the beach because golf was on.
Yeah, dude, it was the players yesterday.
What the hell does that even mean?
Yeah, it's a
Are you
pretty.
serious? The tournament?
I don't know a single woman to be like, "Oh, I want to go to the beach." Oh, wait, golf is on.
Dude, golf and Goose of all people is like. I thought for sure we'd be at the beach yesterday. Nope.
You have a pool.
It's
You don't
true.
got to throw stones. It's been a long day. Look, come on, man.
Yeah, but that's not the beach, though.
Come on.
Yeah, but when you
It's your house, Matt. Why do you go to the bar?
You live at the beach?
Why do you go to the bar? Yeah, if alcohol at your house.
Have alcohol at your house.
That's a good point.
You have a beach in your house, man. There's a beach behind you.
It's only a few of the good things in life.
Would like to try to figure out things, love. Would like to try to figure out. Cheers.
Is that
Filter water?
that water?
See you, Matt Banana.
We're gonna knock this whole bitch over.
In the world? See you who? Bob
Animal.
Noodle.
I don't know what drugs they take throughout the course of the day, but damn.
They work. It's that youth drug.
Give me some of that drug.
This is straight vodka and water on ice.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Well, come down here and prove me wrong.
You got me on that one. I ain't making that trip right now.
It's on you.
Have you ever just drank vodka and water?
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Isn't it? Dude, it's gross.
I mean, it's not the best thing.
It's like watered down vodka.
But yeah.
It's disgusting.
It's exactly
Like, like scotch. Like, what are they? Just like whiskey and water.
Yeah, for quitters.
I mean, technically, I'm drinking bourbon and water.
Or if you're driving, I guess.
Here we go again.
Here we go again. Look, I got to figure out how to get.
There's a certain theme that this thing is taking, and it should not be that.
How to drink and drive.
No,
Water.
no,
Drink and drive
no.
safely.
How to drink and drive.
All right, what are we getting into? Because I'm not getting into that.
Garrett.
I got to figure out how to get my You two are like full screen inside of your little bubbles, and I'm not. I'm like widescreen.
No, I'm not full screen in mine, so I think everybody's like that.
Yeah, we're all the same size on mine.
Yeah.
Did
See,
you
I see you two in full screen. We're gonna have to edit all this out.
All right, Nelson, scheduler. What's the topics today?
Yeah, where the fuck are my little pop-ups?
Yeah,
Dude,
come on, bro.
He didn't do shit.
You didn't do a fucking thing today, Sherry.
What?
Seeking counsel.
Hold on, maybe I gotta type it in here again. Yeah.
Because
So
yeah.
while we're at this, while we're waiting for Nancy to catch up here,
Slim Shady. Thank you.
Matt, how was your day? What'd you do?
Well, it started off rough, as you would have expected from the
Oh, yeah.
holiday weekend. It was a little slow starting, and then it worked into a normal day of bleh. And then I went to my normal watering hole after work. And then I'm here. Although I did make dinner before this. God, she's lucky.
Did you just put how to cook bacon in the chat?
Yep.
This
that a
is
topic?
this is him working.
Hey,
This is him working.
live your life.
This is him working.
The only
All right.
reason I brought that up as a topic is because Overmama cooks it in the oven, which is sacrilegious. Sherry
Good.
cooks it in the oven, and I cook it in an iron skillet.
Well,
Iron
I
skillet.
used to say the same thing, but the oven is so much faster.
It's faster, but it doesn't crisp up like good. Like it's
I
You're
cook
correct.
mine on the Blackstone.
Yeah, it's basically well, no, that's
been in the Traeger for 9 hours.
nobody.
Blackstone. Calm down.
Nobody does that. You fucking idiot.
That's not true.
Who does that?
What?
You
Puts
think
bacon in the Traeger for 9 hours. Now I do bacon. I'll do like burn ends, but not for that fucking long.
There's a guy at my work that smoked bacon.
You're full. Look, what's the difference?
Huh?
Was it
What do you
like-
mean, how's it different?
Was it dipped in meth?
Is
Gonna
it?
take 9 hours?
No, you gotta lick the meth off first.
Oh.
Well, even
Heavy.
though because it would never get crispy. I feel like.
No, if he's curing bacon. I made bacon. It took me 6 hours to get it.
No, the bacon was made and sliced and bought at the store. He just stuck it in a smoker.
So basically, he got drunk, fell asleep, and forgot about it.
I mean, that's very possible. It's tough these days, dude. Joe Biden's running the country into the dirt. Ford stopped showing up for president. Nixon's running this country in the dirt with Biden. It's a whole mess.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was the other one.
Oh, here we go.
He can do shit today.
I love it.
I'd have to say I got on this thing and Matt was already on here. So I don't
Yeah.
know if Afe is like getting him into shape these
That was me.
days, and
That was all me.
Well,
I
you
don't know.
gotta remember too that he gets off at like 2:30 in the afternoon.
Listen, 3:30 if it's a long day. Okay.
Some of us work till 6, and we
Very
have to.
true. I didn't get him till
What time
6.
do you start, asshat?
What time do
4:30.
I start? Like
Yeah.
6:30.
I'm up at 4:30.
Nobody asked you.
Fine.
What are you scraping your Blackstone from the night before?
Yes.
Covering my Traeger.
Got to wake up and stretch his glutes out and whatnot.
Yeah, I got to stretch.
Stretch. Dude, I
He's doing YouTube fucking yoga.
hate stretching.
Dude, I go for a walk in the morning.
I would rather find out
You
that I
sound
owed the
painful.
IRS money than to have to stretch another day in my life.
Well,
That's
you
how-
said last podcast you fucking squat, and I don't believe that for shit.
What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I squat the shit all the time. Every morning at 7:15.
7:15 on the dot.
I'm getting paid for it.
Squatting. That was the other one I wanted to bring up.
Jesus.
We're gonna have this hodgepodge of just
Read it.
Uncle Randy's top front
Yeah.
wipers.
Let's talk about it.
That's a thing.
Front
Yeah.
and white.
Front wipers.
People front wipe.
We have a friend. We have a friend that not only front wipes, but he stands up while he's doing it.
We, as in like us three on this episode
As
right now, or
Three of
you,
us,
as in your
yes.
household.
As in the three of us.
three.
Us
I know
three.
this person,
Yes.
and it's a
You're
he.
intimate with this guy.
Ew.
Heavy.
That's different. That without saying names, who is it?
Without saying names, how am I supposed to
Give us a hint.
he golfs. He's got 2 kids.
Say 2 kids?
Yeah.
Golfs with 2 kids that were
Wait,
close.
with 2 kids.
He has 2 kids. He doesn't golf with his 2 kids.
No
Yeah.
shit, Sherlock.
All right.
I drink and drive and I have 2 kids. You don't drink and drive with my kids. I'm not an
Hey,
idiot.
what state do they live in?
This one.
It's Cody.
I was gonna say, if you fucking, I'm not even in Pennsylvania. So that just ruled me out, brother.
You don't know if you front wipe or not?
I know if I front wipe. I thought you were playing the guessing game, and I was the motherfucker you were guessing for.
No.
Two kids plays
You know
golf.
what I'm talking about? Yeah.
There's not many of our friends that are
Right off the bat.
two.
I'm
Cheryl.
trying to get everybody that has to. It's not. It's not. It is.
Say it.
Ew.
Say it.
I still don't know who it is.
Is he somewhat bald on top?
Yeah.
Oh, that's disgusting. Ew.
That's disgusting.
Give me a hint. I need to.
Does
Just say his fucking name, would you?
his name start with an A?
Yeah.
Andrew?
Yes.
Ew.
Fucking Andrew. What a loser.
There's no way.
And he never sits down when he wipes. He
That's
stands up.
And he's a front wiper.
Yes. A front stand wiper.
How do you know this about somebody? What
Yeah.
kind of conversation do you have to learn that somebody's
Look,
a
if
front
you
wiper?
don't know people intimately, you got to dig deep. And
You fucking
and this
dug
case
deep.
is right up his ass.
that's digging deep, brother.
I mean,
That's a little too deep.
Kreischer's a front wiper.
Ew,
That's so
really?
weird.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
maybe because he can't reach the back.
Cup the balls and let her rip, Tater Chip.
Well, I know a couple of healthy ladies that have to be front wipers because, of their gains and all.
Their gains and all.
We're not going to guess those. We're not going to guess that.
I've met a girl that was so big she had to use a cat scratcher. She just kept it on in her room and rubbed it up and down like a spit. Had tear-offs.
That's
So
terrible.
can we change the subject?
Sure. Vaginal secretion. Let's talk about
Back wipers.
wipers.
Pine cone users.
Those bastards.
What do they
Waters or folders? We've
That's
had,
all
that,
in the
we've
conversation.
had that conversation too many times.
Waters.
baby.
forward,
Wad.
dude. No.
You're
I
an
fold
animal.
it like an origami bird and I'll send that thing home.
Hold that shit. Be an actual human being. Okay.
Fucking origami bird.
Yep.
I said that shit.
Throw it around the bathroom and I lift my heels to Jesus and hope to God it hits the target. Most of the time it doesn't. So I got to make multiple birds. If you walk in my bathroom and there's a gaggle of origami toilet paper, you'll know why.
I like how you used gaggle in the correct way.
No, make me gag as I was gonna do. Ew. What's wrong with you?
I'm just saying.
I like it.
If you're a front wiper and you wad, you've been hit on the head several times by an oncoming car.
I think waters were the sole purpose that the whole toilet paper issue during COVID happened. It was all water's fault.
I think we got more bidets in that year than anybody.
Very true. I know people that definitely got bidets.
Yeah, my uncle did.
I mean, I won't know.
The heated seat.
I mean, you shoot a blast of warm water up my butthole after I poo.
I don't know, man.
I found to be the ball bag said it.
I don't know. I have been to camp already, hunting camp, and there's a warm toilet seat that you take out to the outhouse, and it's probably the best.
Yeah, now just imagine a warm stream of water shooting on your pooper hole.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to take it that far, like all the time.
That's what it does. That's the point of a bidet.
I know what the point of it is. You just make it sound
Lovely.
Cub Scoutish.
No,
Okay.
great. Just a clean butthole. That's all we're talking about.
Yes.
Not
Nasty.
really clean though.
How is it not?
Ooh, let me give you a good analogy, Matthew.
Go right
No,
ahead.
watch
If I
this.
take a dump in your hands and then I spray your hands off with a super soaker, are you going to eat a jar of nuts with that hand? No, because you still have shit on your hand. You're going to wash your hand.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
There's
it's
shit in your asshole still.
it's better than toilet paper.
Water's not cleaning it, it's smearing it around.
Yeah.
I can't.
Good.
I can't. I
Hey,
can't.
listen,
Next
listen.
time you take a shit, run your hand up your ass
Yeah, but that's
and high five Hafe and be like, "Don't worry, You can run it underwater, and it'll be good as new.
Hey, listen. We'll experiment this next time you're over.
I know I'm making sense here. We'll like invite some people over and we'll do a poll.
It's kind of gross how incredibly accurate that actually sounds.
I know. I'm telling you, you still, if you run it underwater, you gonna do one of these? It's clean.
You've had worse in your mouth.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. You know how high electric is?
$20.
Monkeys is broke these days.
$30, man. Inflation.
Oh,
Joe Biden's economy.
price went up.
Yeah, Biden's 20 or 50.
Yeah. Ugh.
He's like 50s.
There's one. I'm now getting through these questions you have here, or these topics. And
How do you see him? I don't see shit.
You don't have the, oh my gosh, you probably have to turn messages on.
you gotta
Hold, please.
shut up.
Just found it.
Where?
Whole new world to him. This is a whole new world.
It's like,
If you haven't picked up on this yet, people, I am the computer illiterate of the group.
unbelievable.
Somebody's got to be.
Yeah, growing up broke and doing
yeah.
dumb shit.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a real good one. Nelson, you should. Well, I don't know. Cody's got a pretty good. Well, we'll start with Cody.
Yeah, let's
Why?
start with Cody.
No, you lived in a car for a hot second.
What's that?
Yeah, can't get no poorer than that unless
So okay, here's a story that a lot of people don't know. Talk about growing up broke. When I went to my dad's house one time after my parents split up, we used to go dumpster diving for cans.
Hell
so
yeah.
we could cash in the cans and we could get cash for it. Little did I know, like we thought that this was just like a game, like we were just kind of like blah 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 whatever. We were being taken to the dumpsters that were like specifically used to dump like aluminum and cans and like that kind of shit in it.
Well,
Up until we got caught one day. And so we got what the hell was that car? A Grand Marquis, like a big ass boat, like the big Cadillac looking boats.
4-door looking thing.
Yeah. We had like one of those things. No, not kidding you. My dad, my brother, me, and my dad's mom all in this dumpster pulling out bags of cans. We thought it was Christmas time. We were talking about all the cool shit we were going to do. We were talking about the dinners we were going to eat. Like, I mean, like it was amazing. Had no idea until
Cans you got to recycle to go to dinner.
it was,
5 cents a can, baby.
I had no idea that that's what like the money was actually for. It was like for us to be able to actually live with my dad for like 3 days every other week or whatever it was.
How many trash bags of cans did you take in that Grand?
Dude, we filled the trunk of that car. Now imagine how big those trunks are. I mean,
yeah, you could fit 6 or 7 bodies in there.
bags and bags of cans. And then somebody who worked there came out and they were like, I'm calling the cops. And we were like, shit, time to go. Like, here we're out. So we just rattled down the road.
Dang.
That's a pretty good broke story.
You're stealing.
Yeah.
I think we have moderate broke stories, Nelson, after that one.
Yeah, I don't.
You wore a lot of Abercrombie, so I don't know how broke you were.
Yeah, when I got to be able to buy my own clothes. But you know what it was before that? Bugle Boy.
No, you know what? No, wait a second. We gotta back up here a second. Part 2 of Wrecking the Neon. Now we're in part 2. Driving down the driveway with a busted ass headlight. Nelson comes into school, Abercrombie, Fitch, the whole nine, fuck surfer hair, the whole shebang. And then you drive down his driveway and Deliverance is about to start with the fucking banjos. And you pull up to his house. I never forget it in my life. I looked at Tyson and he looked at me and we were both like, yeah, I don't think it's it, man.
This ain't it. You were the most metro redneck I've ever met in my life.
No, I was like, yo, this is not going to work. And then Nelson comes walking out of the house, dressed completely different than what he went to school in. And I'm like, I'm thinking this might be it. This is probably where we're going to die. This is it. Yeah.
No, we're separate.
No, it was your house.
Yeah, but you can't wear your school clothes at the house. Hell, I only had 5 shirts.
They're all $80 a piece worth.
No, that's Goodwill, bud. You got to know how to get them.
Goodwill.
Goodwill's got a lot of good clothes.
I wish we had money when I was a kid to shop at Goodwill.
Well, I didn't say I bought anything.
All right, Nelson, give us a good broke story when you were a kid.
Man, a good broke story.
Or
Okay.
just
Here's a funny one. So my house was a single wide trailer at one point, and then my dad built it into the house that you guys know of now, right? So we always had like hand-me-down furniture that way, like your aunts and uncles and grandparents didn't want. They would throw it away and like always stunk and was nasty and stains on it. So one year my mom saved up enough money to get like a love seat and a couch, and it was the god awful most ugliest thing you've ever seen. It was like gold and green and purple flowery kind of thing, like something you'd see in like a 90s Galleria Mall or some shit. It was fucking hideous. But I was like, shoot, I want to say like 7 or 8, something like that. And literally she just pulled the plastic off this bitch, and it was like you could still smell new. Everybody's out of the house. I'm in the house alone. I don't know why I'm alone as like a 7-year-old, but I'm watching Power Rangers, right? And I'm jumping from this couch to the love seat and this couch to the love seat. And it's like it's that scene where they're like morphing into whatever the hell that big thing is at the very end, and they put all their bots together. Anyway, whatever. I digress. Not important. But he had his big sword, and I was like, oh, fuck yeah, man, I need a sword. So I jumped off the couch and ran into the kitchen and got the fucking biggest butcher knife that we had.
Oh,
and now I'm jumping from couch to couch with this big old butcher knife, and it was like they were doing like this big battle, and he like stabbed the guy, and I was like, yeah, bam, and I'm stabbing the couch. And then I like jump over the love seat, and he goes, hits the guy, and I was like, yeah, stab the fucking love seat, right? I had like 37 knife wounds in all this brand new furniture. The TV show's over. Now I'm not hyped anymore. And I'm like, oh shit. So I just flipped the couch cushions over, and nobody found out for years, dude. Until like Sarah like spilled something on it. And my mom was like, oh, no worries, we'll just flip it over. And it was like a fucking murder scene on the other side. And that was the last new couch we ever got.
it's still there.
Still there. It's at my cousin's house now.
The shit out of this couch.
Oh man. Well, that happens.
Never, not a new couch.
I'm shocked that you had enough time as a 7-year-old inside your house with a big ass knife.
Oh, dude, we got left
have your
alone.
couch.
We got left by ourselves all the time. I remember going out into the woods and walking like all the way to Muddy Creek from my house, and I'd spend all day there. And then you just come home before dark. Nobody ever checked up on us.
I mean, it's not that.
I mean, for a little kid, I would never let Paris do that, not even as a teenager.
From your house?
From my dad's house,
Yeah.
through the woods, across the creek.
You ain't getting across the creek. Getting to the edge of it.
5 miles uphill both ways.
That's a far. I mean, we would play down at the river all the time by ourselves. It's like nobody ever checked on us.
Yeah, there were rich people down there.
I don't know of any rich people down there.
If you make it to Coal Cabin,
Oh no, not that far. That's across the creek.
well, you just swim.
I'm talking about that side of the creek, not
Yeah.
that side of the creek.
Now you just got like drug addicts at fucking Lock 12.
Everybody's lonely. All
Yeah.
right.
The gays like to meet there for their suckings.
Ooh.
Alleged.
He ain't wrong.
Yeah, wrong.
I met a lot of nice people.
All right, Matt, give us one.
I would say this isn't really a poor in this is more of a if you lived in the country you would understand type of story. Poor because you want to save money and also because when you're in a drought and you live on the top of a hill back in High Rock in a single wide trailer and you have to take a shower
too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Right off, right on Rock Road, Frosty Hill, when you're going down into the Forks, right up on top of the hill.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. So, it's summertime, the well's drying up, and you got to take a shower, and guess what you got to do? You got to jump in that son of a bitch, get it warm, turn it off real quick.
Yeah.
Fucking do all your shit and fucking. And then that water, it don't matter how hot you fucking had it. As soon as you turn that bitch back on, it's cold again. It is fucking cold. And fucking hits you, and you literally just turn it back off. You do fucking everything else. And that and a whole lot of fucking pilot lights going off in the winter. Wouldn't pay for cable, and we had the fucking, remember when you were a kid, you had the little fucking and the satellite fucking dish would turn the antenna.
No, we didn't have a
You didn't have that? Oh, you had weed money. That's right.
Yeah, weed money.
No, my dad has stole the cable like a real man.
That was like the best game ever. Like they're like, oh man, we need to get to the next channel, and you just hit the box, the antenna box, and it literally you could just hear the antenna on top of the house going, brrr, and then you got better reception.
No, I'm pretty sure my dad tore ours down for scrap money.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense.
Or he turned it into a lawnmower or some shit. Who knows?
And then you remember, I know all three of you remember runs to D&K.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude, my mother-in-law still shops at D&K.
Exactly.
That's how you know you're on the struggle bus if you're still shopping at D&K.
Dude, my in-law still shop at D&K.
This means 3 days left on it. It'll get us through.
I went back there. Sherry and I went back there like a couple years ago, and like just for the shits of it, like, oh, let's stop in D&K and see how far like our money will get us now. You know what I mean? There's nothing in there that's good.
And everybody's like,
all shit.
My mom still shops there.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like all boxed and canned.
I hated going there as a kid.
That never made it.
There. I said the first time I started making money, not a fucking chance would I ever even look at that place as I drive past it.
I tried to explain to people at the office because there's some people who literally who were born and raised down here, and this is not like the rest of the fucking world. Like the rest of the world does not operate like this town operates.
Natural skins.
Yeah. I'm trying to explain to them like Windsor, right? And like it's a one light town on the side of like the old garage that's still there. It says like do not
lights now, boy. 2 lights now. It's up. It's moving up in the world.
Where's the second light?
There's a second light.
I lied. I thought there was a light the
Fucker. I was
working and he's like abandoned.
Born and raised in Windsor. They only ever had one light, and that bitch seldom worked. And I think it was a 4-way at like one point. I don't think it was always a light. Actually, coming to think of it,
this is a light as long as I can remember.
I think it was like a 4-way stop for a while when I was a kid, and then it turned into a light.
I almost got dead at that light one day.
I think everybody almost got dead at that light. It's a horrible intersection.
Dude, I was pulling out. I was when I had the Jeep. Top off, middle of summer, and this chick on her phone in a fucking Ford Explorer, not even paying attention.
Always the Ford drivers.
Just and it literally she stopped about that far from my door. I couldn't even open the door. Luckily, my top was off. I jumped out of that fucking thing right onto her hood and just stomped a big old this size dent right in the middle of her hood. Gave her the finger.
Big old dent, huh?
I start river dancing.
I freaked out on her ass. She just was like,
I hit the windshield wipers and he fucking flew them off the front end of that thing.
listen, I could have kicked in the goddamn windshield, but I controlled myself.
I shit my pants in that Windsor Wonderland slide.
Hey, back up and get a run at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally shit your pants in the slide.
Oh yeah, I had to go, and some little fat kid was in the outhouse, and he was in there for like 30 minutes. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go in the slide and shit. But I couldn't get my pants off because my belt was too tight. And I was like, oh man. I was like,
Was this like last week?
I was gonna say he was probably like 25.
I come down the slide, and they're like, why are you here? Got good fucking cell reception, dude.
What I do Sundays after church, brother. Let the demons out.
Letting the demons out. I have exercised today. This sled is clear.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I
Man,
was like
gross.
10 or something.
So this is gonna flip your guys' shit. Friday. Speaking of Redneckville, USA, Friday, I'm at my office and I got Leonard Skinner playing in my office. As
Wow.
typical
Use them.
classic rock, some sort of Skinner, something like that playing, right? One of the girls walks in and hears the music, and I'm pretty sure it was Give Me 3 Steps playing. And she goes, who are you listening to? And I'm like, Leonard Skinner. And she's like, oh, I think I've heard of him before. And I'm like,
Him?
it's a day. It's a whole band.
Right.
It's a-
them.
It's
Them.
it's a day.
Them.
It's more than one. It's not I heard of him. It's I heard
He
of
him.
Oh my god, dude. I'm like, dude, I'm officially the fucking old guy in the office. Like, I don't know. I can't. Everybody
Stupid. She
TikToks
really.
and does their fucking weird shit all day. And nobody knows Leonard Skinner. Yeah, 2 of them might. But they're over 35.
Well, they should.
I would think everybody should at this point in our lives.
Yeah. Well, no.
You should be able to at least name one Skinner song in order to graduate high school.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Not anymore.
You can't name it,
Not
then
anymore.
you gotta keep
Even
going
back
back.
in listen, even back when
Can't-
we
can't forget it.
graduated, that'd have been a stretch.
I'd say there's probably some kids our age that didn't know it back in the day.
I'd say
Everybody
more-
knows Sweet Home Alabama, though.
more
You mean
than
tell
that.
me, like 6
Wake me
billion
up
people?
Drunken stupor, and I can give you 3 off the top of my head.
Yeah, I give you 3 unpopular ones, sort of.
Yeah.
I mean, like Sweet Home Alabama, though. You mean tell me everybody can't at least name that?
Yeah, well, that one and Freebird. That's the one everybody knows.
You think those are the 2 most popular ones? Well, obviously, the first.
Yes.
You think Freebird's the second one?
Sweet Home Alabama is definitely first. Freebird's probably second because everybody goes Freebird. Like even young kids that don't even know the song. 'Cause
Yeah.
why are we yelling out Freebird again, Dad?
Because there's out birds back there, and we're trying to free them. This.
You wouldn't think like Give Me 3 Steps is like up there?
Eh.
It's
Again,
like maybe
Again,
top
I'm telling you right now. So the big fact, just knowing this because Hate's nieces do this a lot. They'll wear band shirts. That's the big fad right now from young kids in their like early 20s, late teens. Nirvana, AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, Def Leppard. And every single time they wear one of these shirts around, I said, name a song. Not a single fucking time can they name
Not a clue.
a song from any one of them bands.
So sad.
I believe it 100%.
I'm like, what? I said, take that goddamn shirt off and give it to me.
You're telling all these women to take their shirts off?
Well, it's not appropriate. I understand, but I mean,
I didn't think it through.
I was heated in the moment. I'm like, God damn it! You need to learn it yourselves.
I just think it's funny how a lot of these people artists remake the songs, and these younger kids are hearing this version of the song for the first time, and then you're like, oh, that was done by blah 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 back in blah 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 day, and they look at you like, yeah, no, we don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Like Young Pancake made that like yesterday. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. I'm like, yeah, like no. This song was popular like 40 years ago, probably when your parents were making you or thinking of you. And here we are.
It's like Post Malone doing like country now. All these like country songs he's done, they're gonna be like, oh, I'm like, that was fucking Travis Tritt 35 years ago.
Yeah.
Not Posty.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to stop mixing the genre thing. Like, who was it? Nelly and Tim McGraw or something?
They were like the first. I think they were like, yeah. I think they were like the first ones to like do it. Like years before school.
Wasn't good.
Which one?
You listened to Country Grammar. Don't tell me you didn't.
Everybody listened to Country Grammar.
I wouldn't put Tim McGraw on it.
Yeah, it's not a country song.
No.
Yeah, because Post Malone's doing one with Luke Combs, right?
I think so. Luke Combs.
Luke Combs. I thought I just saw a picture of them two together in a recording.
I think he is.
Well, he did with Tracy Chapman, right? That one they just won a Grammy.
Yeah,
for.
they just came. He just redid Fast Car.
Yeah, and she was like, she got a phone call and she goes, "I won a Grammy for what?" With
yeah.
I made how much money?
Who's that fat white boy that sang my song?
He got more views than me.
It wasn't Jelly Roll? Ah, okay.
Jelly Roll.
My uncle just found out who Jelly Roll is by accident. He went to Nashville at the Grand Ole Opry and he was there. And he sent me a picture.
You got to see him?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
He was like,
kind of hard to miss.
You know the Grand Ole Opry? I was like, no, I don't have white people like that. And he's like, oh, okay. He's like, I'm here having a blast. He goes, there's this big fat padded up dude, and he's awesome. I think his name's like Jelly Tooth or something. I'm like, oh, you
Jelly Tooth.
Yeah, sure. I'm like, you like Jelly Roll? He's like, oh, he's fucking awesome. It's like, all right,
bet. That shit slaps.
It slaps.
Amazing. I heard a new one the other day. Riz.
That's not new.
That's new to me.
I don't think anybody uses Riz now.
Yeah, he's got a teenage daughter, so he knows more than you.
Dude, I've never heard Riz before.
Well, you're just on here and it's not even a thing anymore. You're way behind.
All right, so tell me what Riz is.
Yeah, what is Riz?
Riz is like it's like charisma. It's like
okay, that's kind of how it's told to me.
You're giving off like a vibe or a thing. Like that guy's got Riz because he pulls a lot of ass or something.
You're literally looking at your teenage daughter to see if you're right, aren't you?
She's not even here.
Because you're like
flying solo. Actually, I was looking at this dude on TV chopping wood with one hand, and it's impossible. That's not real wood. But yeah, that's what Riz is.
I can't with this fucking lingo. We'll see. Learning.
There's a bunch of dumb ones. There was what? Slaps is kind of funny. Riz is dumb.
Slaps is funny.
What is another one?
I don't get any of them.
Yeah.
I try not to use them because if I use them, then they're out there, and then I have to hear them. Just stick with normal, like you're gay, you're okay.
That means I love you.
Yeah, I love you, queer.
Jesus.
Like, listen, keep it old school.
Keep it old school.
My God.
Bring that gay.
I don't know. I was pretty mad when we lost queer. Do we still get queer, or does that we're not allowed to say that?
I don't know if we have it or if we don't have it.
I mean, retards.
We never lost Honky.
Well, no, or Cracker.
She's one of my favorites.
Honky.
I love Honky. I call people Honky at work all the time.
I love Honky.
I love me some Honky.
What is the okay? Where did Honky start? Did
Honky
even
Levi's. Girl, shit.
Cracker's easy. We know what Cracker's from.
Hold on.
I don't get Honky.
Let me. So there's probably some, years down the road from here, there's gonna be some like old redneck that's gonna probably listen to this, and he's probably gonna be like, Oh yeah, honky started back in like 1932 with the Ford and honking their horns and blah blah blah. Hold on a second.
That's
Where?
you hear right before you get run the fuck smooth over. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Right?
All right, hold on a second. Honky may have come from coal miners in Oak Hill, West Virginia. Go
No shit.
big. The miners were segregated, blacks in one section, English-speaking whites in the other. Foreigners who could not speak English,
Asian
blacks, were separated from both groups into an area known as Honk Hill. These male laborers were known as honkies.
I tell you what, listen, this podcast isn't just stupid people talking. We're learning you something.
Okay, so if I understand you correctly, it was non-English speaking whites.
Yes.
I think he just threw. No, wait.
Yeah, that's what it said.
Oh, Irish. There's a fucking Irish.
Male.
Nobody can understand their English.
Non-English speaking white males.
Yeah, meaning that they were showing up fucking to work hammered drunk like they
Yeah.
local Irish people.
Which makes
They don't speak fucking.
I mean, I feel like I'm not. I don't. Some people say at the office, since we're down here in fucking La La Land, but some people are like, dude, you have you have a pretty redneck kind of accent every now and then, and I'm like, I don't hear myself have a redneck accent hardly ever. And they're like, no, like you say some things, and then we kind of look at like, wait, what did he just say?
No,
so I think. But yeah, that sounds about right. Bunch of
Listen, the drunker I get on this podcast, mine gets thicker and stupider, and yes, yes, it's very true. I hear it in myself.
Sometimes I hear it in myself.
There it is.
I was talking to my mom the other day, and she's like, "You're slurring your words." I was like, "I'm fucking hammered." I don't have a fucking concussion.
It's not effect, Mom. Fuck off.
That's not. Where do you think honky came from?
Work? I was like, allegedly. No, it's allegedly. I was like, shit slaps.
Shit slaps.
Throw a might as well at her every once in a while.
Might as well, mama.
Shit.
Oh my God! What is this? Where did this question come from? Would you let a stranger live in your basement? The hell did this come from?
I asked a friend at work to give me a cool topic to talk about, and that's what he came up with.
Well, mine would be no, because we don't even have basements in Florida.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm exempt.
My basement's too nice unless I know the person.
Yeah, but your basement's big enough that if you had a bathroom down there, you never have to see them.
True. Depends on what they're going to pay me. And never mind, I was going to say something stupid, and I'm going to keep that to myself.
I think I know what you were thinking, you little
little
diddler, you.
I'm trying.
I mean, you got a whole room behind your fireplace. You probably turn that into a
backyard.
No, in your basement. Don't you have like a little like cubby room back there?
It's a 4x8 hole.
Oh, plenty of room to put a shower and a toilet.
Jail there. Yeah, I mean it's where the furnace is. Just stay warm.
That's true.
Bathroom in there, easy.
It might be 10. It might be 4x10.
Trust you with size.
I don't think I could. My house is too small.
You have a fishing room. You could clear it out and make some money.
What am I going to do with all my fishing stuff?
Throw it outside. You don't use it.
Nay.
You need Jesus.
Fishing season is upon us.
Boy, listen. Would you like to tell people about our little bet?
Oh shit! Here we go.
Do you need me to go get the evidence?
My finger just healed.
I'd like to explain to the good people.
No, you can do it. I'm thirsty.
So, no. You explain where the bet started and how confident you were. Oh yeah.
Nope.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
How much confidence?
Oh, why now?
Do you have in yourself as a?
Do it.
So this asshole thinks he's a fisherman. He's a river fisherman. He grew up on the river, and he will smoke me in the river.
And not a lot of
Catfish, striper. And I gave that to him. I gave that to you every single time, but you were like, no, I wouldn't give you in anything. I said, not a chance, bud.
I was confident.
You were, dude, you were arrogant. You weren't confident. You were
Oh,
arrogant.
yeah, I was confident. You were getting your stubby little ass on over that bank.
And I was like, okay, but I'll fish you. Trout season comes around any time you want to make a bet. And he goes, $100. Pretty sure it's a face you made too.
Yeah.
I said, okay, let's do it. We made a blood oath. We pricked ourselves and right on the fucking dotted line.
Yeah.
And that was a few years ago.
Yeah.
Like some Stand By Me bullshit.
Hey, listen.
That was right after I wrecked my Tahoe.
That's not why you lost.
I had a concussion.
Liar.
He was with the
you had a hangover because you and cousin and your brother and your
That's not true.
family member from across the road didn't go to bed that night.
That's not true. I was still drunk.
That too. So, anyways, tell them what happened.
Well, I showed up drunk, obviously. We all went out, started drinking immediately, and then halfway through the day, I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be terrible for me. Because I don't even think I caught a single fish.
Until I called you to the spot that I was catching fish.
Yeah. And then you go, I was like, man, there's no fish in here, dude. Let's go. He's like, I just caught like 37. I'm like, bullshit. He's like, come up here. I'm gonna show you where they're at. I was like, all right. So I hiked back where he was at. Ways.
I saw where you guys stopped. I'm like, hey, amateurs.
Yeah. He's fucking reeling in like a trout every fucking 5 minutes. I was like, yeah, this is bullshit. I give up.
Well, then he was trying to catch him, and I gave him some of my bait.
But I still couldn't catch him.
He did. Caught a couple when I showed you where to throw it.
Maybe. I don't remember. I was hammered.
Showing each other how to use those rods.
Yeah, because we went down to that one bridge, and the game warden showed up and started throwing all those trout in.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, yeah. And then that's the moment I realized I didn't have a fishing license.
Yeah. No. You didn't. You realized that as soon as they pulled up, and you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. I was like, oh, shit.
And then we watched them throw fucking Moby Dick into the fucking creek.
Big, like a Palomino.
Nelson goes, fuck it.
I was like, fuck it. I'm touching that one.
For that son of a bitch.
I'll pay the fine, but I'm catching that.
Did you get it?
And then I ended up pulling like another 25 fish out right beside Nelson, and he caught like 5.
They dumped in like 100 fish, maybe.
Probably more than that. It was a shit ton.
They didn't give a shit either, dude. They had them in like 5-gallon buckets, and they were just
yum.
The fish were hitting the water, fucking half cocked. Still couldn't catch one.
Still couldn't catch one.
Catch one that was floating.
So, moral of the story is, guess who signed up for another year of an ass whooping this year?
I did.
And
I finger with a buck knife too.
yeah, he did. Still hanging on my fridge, dry blood and all.
Yeah.
So is it still the same bet?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
$100?
$100. Whoever catches the most.
More nostalgic for me.
Single day.
Well, Matt, you're pretty much guaranteed like $100 income every year.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it right to you.
You should. That'd be nice. Send me all your guys' money. It's fine.
I got a good video from that day. I got to got something you can put in the old right. It'll pop up somewhere around here. Nelson walking down the tracks in his fucking high waders, looking like he's got a load in his pants.
I did. It was packed full of Busch Light.
You hear the slide story earlier? He probably did shit himself.
On that same creek, we had Cody show up to us fishing one time, and he showed up with a fucking surf rod and a tackle box full of beer.
I came prepared
I
to
forgot
sit on
about-
that creek bank and drink my dick off.
I have a
Okay?
picture somewhere with you fucking sitting on the bank with a 10-foot rod in a creek.
We're all standing there with 4-foot rods fishing in the creek, and Cody's just sitting on the bank with a fucking surf rod. Like, what the fuck? He can touch the other side of the creek with his fucking rod.
I don't even think I had a like hook or anything on the end
I
of it.
think
I
you
think
just had a weight.
had line in the water. That was it.
Weight, and you just threw it in there.
Here I am.
I think you had an
Drinking beer.
Uncrustable and about 10 fucking bush lights in your tackle box.
I
See,
didn't
that's
give
why
a
I love
shit.
trout fishing so much.
I probably
Like,
showed up drunk and hungover.
Fish is fun, but like just walking up and down the creek and like dropping the beer in it and floating it down to your buddy, like that's fun.
Yeah,
Wish
yeah.
you could just do it all, not have to even fish.
No.
I forgot I had the damn tackle box full of beer though.
You want to go walk the creeks and get hammered drunk?
I meant to catch more fish with everybody there and then do that.
Oh
Nice.
my god.
Can you get drunk in public if you're just in the woods?
Does a bear shit in the woods?
I know we don't shit in the slides at Winter Wonderland,
Might.
but somebody does.
Oh, shit.
Ew.
There's
All
gotta
right.
be good stuff.
So we had
Never
an
on that
interesting weekend the other weekend. Let's talk about this for a second. We all got to get together for Tambo.
Yes.
Let's talk about Tam's best memory you got with Tam. And by Tam, let's explain who Tam is. Cody, you take it away.
So Tam is
Right.
two people to me, actually. Tam was first my aunt, and then she became my sister.
What?
That's all the logistics on that.
So Tam's mom was my grandmother, and I was adopted by my grandmother.
So which one were you diddling?
Ew.
I wasn't diddling anybody, anything, any side, right or
Yeah.
left.
That's a weird Pornhub category.
That it. Who you diddling? No. Come on, we're talking about family members here.
Sorry, it got weird.
It did get weird.
Nelson did it.
So speaking of incestuous York County shitting down slides, I have an aunt sister. Or sister aunt.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Sister aunt. Yeah. So when I was adopted, Tam was a pretty big part of my life. And yeah, we had a family cabin, still do have it. And Tam was always up there. And I would say the cabins was probably the most memorable times with Tam. One specific time up at the cabin though.
Don't take my
No, I have two actually. One, we went up to the beach up there. I don't know if you guys ever went up to that like beach with us, up to like that lake.
man-made lake.
Yeah,
Oh,
I forget what it's called.
starts with
It
a
got-
G. Starts
It
with
had
a
like
G.
salmonella or E. coli in it or something like that for the longest time. You couldn't swim in it like we swam in it all the time, but apparently you couldn't swim in it after years of being up there. Anyway, I got so damn-
platform around the middle you could jump off of.
no.
Nah, different one. Either way.
Well, I got so sunburnt up there that my back was like blistering, and I remember she'd wake up like almost every hour and just kept rubbing like you know sunburn cream on me, and I was like little. I don't even know how old I was anymore, but I just cried and cried and cried, and that was one. The second one was the first time I ever wrecked a dirt bike, and it was one of the little cub bikes up at the cabin, and I was like tiny then too. And I hopped on that bitch and I whiskey throttled that shit clean across the yard, wheelie up, man. And I went across the road and I dove it right into the yard before I was able to hit the barn. And I just remember like she was like the first one that like just came like running up to me and hugged me and made sure I was okay and so on and so forth. And then you got Uncle Mike, who's like, "The fuck's he doing with the damn dirt bike? Look, I gotta fix something else now. God damn it!" Blah blah blah. So it was actually those are probably two of the most memorable times, minus probably the one or two that you guys are gonna tell. I can't take Matt's.
You know mine? I have a feeling you know mine.
Yeah, I definitely know yours.
I don't know. Maybe not. Probably.
Does it have to do with a wood stove?
Yeah, maybe. Don't tell that one.
That's the one.
That's the best. Yeah, you're next, Nelson.
Well, that one was the one I was gonna say.
That's
Well, you guys can share it.
We'll
Because
share.
either way, it's good. I mean, it is
I'll have
probably
to
like
think of another.
one of the best ones.
All right. Okay, I'll tell it. You get a second one ready. So we're up there, and again, many years. All these take place up at camp. We have many memories of Tam back here and birthday parties and stuff, but all of our memories pretty much happen up at camp because it's a shit show. We're all a bunch of shit show fucking people, and that's where we cut loose. And Tambo loved it. Sometimes not so much. We're in the kitchen hanging out, and Tambo goes, "Hey, I'm go in there and get my fire ready." I said, "Sure, no problem." I go in there and I fucking load that son of a bitch up and get her cranking. She went to bed about 2.5 hours later, and about 40 minutes after that, you never seen somebody. It's like the Kool-Aid man busting through, comes through the fucking door. God damn it! What the hell? You tried to kill me? We look at him, it's just a blast of hot air come out thing.
She's all sweating.
Oh, she's sweating her ass off. My God. That wood stove was glowing orange at the bottom.
She's in her
leopard print night.
Her hair's all fucking frizzly. It's hotter than a bitch in there.
You trying to kill me? I said, hey, you were cold and you wanted it fucking hot.
Dude,
I made it hot.
I've never seen that stove that hot ever. I don't know how you even did it.
It was glowing.
Oh my
The
God.
bottom was just we left that door open. You could have turned the other fucking wood stove off. The rest of the cabin would have been warm.
Mike's like, you're gonna burn the goddamn sunroom down.
I can't go in there for another 6 hours.
Like, Christ, that's not gonna cool down until next February.
That's mine.
I have one if you don't, Nelson.
Oh, wait, hold on, I got another one. Me and Cody, me and you were up. There was the first year. I think you were there for that. I think it's when you shot your buck. That's when we both got those. I got that little stubby buck, and you shot your half rack, right?
Yeah.
We both got that was the same year, wasn't it?
I think so.
So I'm up on top, and I smoke a legal buck. And
Well, that's about as big as the horns were.
The one that was on there.
It was more like this. And I'm like, shit. I'm like, because somebody took my truck. I think Shannon took my truck. Either way, I had to radio back to camp, and Tambo brings my truck to the bottom of the power line. She goes, how the hell are we getting this thing up in there? I said, Tam, all I need you to do is lift these fucking hose up and give it to me. And she goes, oh my God, I'm going to smell like hell. And I said, hurry up, Tambo. We're legally hunting right now.
Oh my God. Dude, the hunting camps up there were the best.
She was freaking out because she was like, what the hell are we doing? I said, shut up, Tim, and get this thing in the back of the truck.
Oh my God.
That was a good one too. I remember.
Tambo.
I miss playing goat and pickle.
Salt and pepper.
Yeah. She would always get irate when I threw the wrong cards down because I never knew how to play. I'm like, oh yeah. I was like, oh, I got him. Don't worry. Are you sure? Huh? And I always bet the most ridiculous amount. I was like, no, I got you. She'd be like, are you sure? Are you sure now? I'm like, yeah. And I go through my card. She'd be like, damn it. You don't throw that card down. Now you're going to show them everything that we already have. I was like, oh, yeah.
I remember one time we were playing goat and pickle up at the cabin, and Tyson was up there. I think it might have been Sisson was up there too. I don't remember. Tyson was definitely there, and Tam was up there, and she had on one of her nighties. And you know how under it, like she doesn't wear pants, right? So she has this like long nightie down to her like knees, and so we're sitting there playing this card game, Tyson and I are getting shit wrecked. You know, we're like drinking whatever. Tam's sitting there with this glass of milk, right? And Tyson said something like, "It's so damn hot in here. I think I want to take my pants off," or something like that. And he looked right at Tam while she was taking a gulp and was like, "This bitch ain't got no pants on." And she spit milk clear across the table to my side. Just a projectile of just milk over the table. Dude, I don't think
remember him saying that too, because he was like, "This bitch ain't got no pants."
dude, it was the best. Like mid gulp of milk, man. It was the best.
Hold on, my dog has to go take a shit. I gotta let him out.
Shouldn't call Hafe your dog. I don't know why
kinda
she's still ringing the bell to go outside.
He rang the old doorbell. He's like, "I got paid." Gotta let him out.
Oh man.
Holy hell!
Who's this? Hello.
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 You know, bed?
Hello.
But
Well,
yeah,
Word.
let's go get Nelson. What's your Tam story?
What?
Okay.
Hi, Dad.
I'll see you in a couple minutes.
The fire one was my absolute favorite. Oh, you know what? The Camp Candle. She was pissed about that.
Camp
Or
Candle
no.
got her bent.
Camp Candle. It was the propane when we were shooting the propane bottles and the flares.
Yeah.
Which is never a good idea. Disclaimer.
She was like, "Oh, where are you going with that, Cody? What are you gonna do with that?" And he's like, "You'll see." He's like, "Oh yeah, you'll see. I'll see. We'll all see." He's like, "More help me, that's how it works." You fucking pop that flare, and then you got your gun out. She goes, "What are we gonna do with that?" He goes, "Well, we'll fucking shoot it." "Shoot what? Shoot who?" "They shoot us." Like, "No, we're gonna shoot the fucking propane tank." And then she goes, "Well, then what?" He goes, "It's gonna fucking explode." "Oh hell no! You blow the goddamn windows out of the cabin."
Dude, I built this I built this 6 foot tall potato gun that I still have in the garage down here. Made it all the way from Pennsylvania. And I remember the last time we were up at camp, I ended up taking that thing up there. And I woke up, it was like 7 in the morning. And you know, Tam sits outside with, you know, her tea in the morning and whatnot. And all the old heads are all sitting out on the front porch. And I'm still drunk as hell because we probably went to bed at like 5 a.m. and it's now 7 a.m. I grab a thing of Aquanet and a potato, and I walk this bitch to the front porch, and I say, "Hey guys, watch this." And I didn't shoot it off yet, and I went and I hit that trigger button, man, and that big dude, that thing went full boom, and it shot this potato, and damn, the fucking cup goes up in the air, and fucking tea and shit is all over the porch. Bev's like, "What the fucking shit is that? It's 7 o'clock in the morning. God damn it." And everybody's yelling and shit. Oh my God, the best times. Some of the best times.
So Sherry said that she would always look at her and be like, to pointing at me, she'd be like, "There's something wrong with him. He ain't right.
You said that about all of us
He
multiple.
ain't right."
Wrong with him. He ain't right.
First time we brought those fucking crawdad traps up there, she goes, "What the hell are you gonna do with those?"
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna put them in the creek and get some crawdads. She goes, "For what?" Said to eat them, Tam. Oh hell no.
Oh hell.
Oh hell no. Oh hell no.
Me ain't no crawdads. No sir. Look down that creek. Mm-mm.
I said, "You just wash the shit out of them, Tam. It's all right."
Oh my God.
You gotta purge him. She goes, "Purge him."
Hey, here's a Tambo.
Cheers.
Tamales.
Last sip. Oh,
I'm sure that'll be a reoccurring theme on this cabin stories.
Tambo. I mean, between the 3 of our families, I'm pretty sure we'll probably have a couple episodes of stories.
Yeah, and Mike stories too. I got a good bit of Mike stories.
Oh my God. You know, we should have done years ago. We should have started keeping a like book of all of his like sayings and shit.
There's too many.
Sherry's got a bunch of them on her phone.
You know how many shirts we can make of his sayings?
Oh, we're definitely making it. Dude, Uncle Randy is derived from Uncle Mike. So
Well, we can sell shirts just from his face with that one too.
We got to make an all hell no shirt.
oh hell
Oh
no.
hell no!
All hell no.
Oh yeah, an all hell no leopard shirt.
Oh yes. Oh yes. That's one.
Oh hell no.
Oh hell no.
We should. That'd be good. That'd be the first Uncle
8 minutes.
Uncle Randy merchandise.
Something wrong with him, ain't?
Yeah. There's a lot, dude. There's so many sayings.
I see your taillights, but I'm not following you. One of my favorite ones. I see your taillights, but I'm not following you.
You need a one with her face on it and then across the head. There goes big girl.
Oh yeah, remember Mama would always say that your ass is out.
Your ass is out.
Your ass is
Your ass sucks canal water.
Yes, that's canal water.
The Russian mafia. That was her, man. Oh, that shit was so funny.
You need one with Big Mike's face on it. Goes, hey, big girl.
Yeah.
The only thing tiny on hers are feet. Dude, I'm gonna. All right. We should end the episode on this story, and this is one of my favorite ones of Mike and Tam together. Years ago, we went to Clearwater, and Mike and Mikey went on a drunken pirate ship show. I don't even know what the hell it was. You get on the damn ship, and all they do is just give you like free drinks, right? Tam doesn't drink. I haven't seen Tam drink in like years.
Great.
Mikey and Mike came back to the room, shit wrecked. I mean, wasted, right? So they decided to get in the Mike and Tam decided to get in the shower because we were going to go to dinner that night. I forget what the hell we were doing. They end up getting in the shower. About 3 minutes after I hear the water turn on, I hear this loud boom and all this shit crashing inside the bathroom. Mikey, their son, my cousin, and I go running in the bathroom, and all I see is Tam holding up the shower curtain across her tits, and Uncle Mike's legs are fucking up in the air, and he's ass upside down in the tub, yelling at Tam because he said, I don't understand how you thought me, you, and those tits were going to fit in this fucking shower.
Me, you and those
He saw with his feet just sticking straight up in the air. Oh, it was the best. Oh my God.
It's funnier when it comes out of his mouth too, because his voice is so funny as shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I wish I could do his voice. That shit's hilarious.
Like, Mike,
Oh,
What?
you gonna hit that tonight? What? Who? Who are you talking about? I was like, you gonna hit that tonight? Tam, you gonna hit that tonight?
Ah, hell no.
Hell no, oh God, no. No. One's enough.
he said, I don't want you to say a whole lot these days, just in case I end up running out of steam. And I said, what the hell are you talking about? He said, well, kind of like my car. I only put like $2 in it to get back and forth to work every day, just in case some bitch breaks down. I don't want to leave gas in it. He said, when I use a car to the end, I use a car to the end. There ain't nothing left. He's like, I'm gonna be the same way.
He only puts enough gas in to get somewhere in case that son of a bitch breaks down.
He does. It's hilarious.
Oh, I'm gonna leave it right where it's at.
I know
Oh,
one thing. When we get Big Mike on this podcast, me and you, Nelson, are meeting him in his garage.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, it's got to be one where all of us are like in the same one. Maybe that'll be one we do for like Christmas.
We do it in the back of the van.
Oh shit, that'd be amazing.
Oh, the van.
Dude, that would be awesome.
We
That
do it
would
in the back of the van.
He's talking about selling this year, so
Well, I guess we got to make it happen before
he might, because they're like building all those houses and shit behind his house.
Where the
Well,
fuck's he gonna move?
Probably up to the cabin.
Oh, all right.
I don't know, but yeah, if we do one with like Uncle Mike, man, we all got to be in the same place. That'd be awesome.
Heavy.
All right, fellas.
Hour and 12. We can work with that.
Well,
Uncle Randy's Roadhouse.
most of it was bullshitting. Bet
Hey,
the big-
well,
They're all bullshit.
we're all
Yeah.
bullshit.
we are bullshit.
Speaking of bullshit, I got a dump.
Jesus Christ. I hope you lose some weight.
Oh, I got.
Yeah, just drop like 5 pounds off. You'll be all right.
Hey,
Feel a little
dude,
lighter.
dude, okay, so I used to do this all the time. I would weigh myself before poop
No, for
and then
fucking
weigh myself after poop. And one time I gained 2 fucking pounds.
no,
Yeah, I do. I swear.
not possible.
That's what I thought.
I gained 2
It's
pounds.
like, how the fuck can I take a shit?
Well, you can't still hold it in your hands.
Yeah, you gotta throw it away.
Yeah, you can't hold it in your hands and step back on the scale.
Look, all I had was water to clean my hands. And we all know that doesn't work.
Uh,
Fucks. I'm going to bed after this poop.
I'm gonna stop recording.
Pretty good idea. So sign it off there, boys.
Uncle Randy, I don't see anybody putting up money for this fucking chair service. Have you seen the microwave?
Well, turn it around and sit on it like you're supposed to.